Hello everybody and welcome to Real Madrid Hub. I am your host Eric Rivera and this is your spot for all things Real Madrid news. The drama continues at Real Madrid. It's just not gonna stop. Obviously I am doing this video before we play Getafe and I am just as nervous as all of you. It is a very important game for us. But let's get into more drama news, especially when it comes to the idea of transfers. Josep Pedrerol yesterday on El Chiringuito talked about the fact that Real Madrid has decided, or essentially Real Madrid will get Mbappe or Haaland this summer. Either one of the two is going to be coming to Real Madrid. That is the plan that Madrid has for the summer. That is what he's saying, but he does specify that a lot of the business behind trying to get Mbappe will rely heavily on Lionel Messi. So why? Well, he specifies that as we know, there's this big connection between Messi and PSG. We do know that Messi's contract ends in June. Essentially, he can start dealing with anybody he wants. As of January, he was able to do that. So there has been a lot of barbs thrown from PSG and the players of PSG towards Messi, trying to hook him into coming to PSG, and in a lot of ways, I guess, taunting Barcelona, even so that Ronald Koeman was saying that it was disrespectful. But here's the thing. The idea is that if Messi decides to leave Barcelona and goes to PSG, it will be very difficult for PSG to be able to pay for the likes of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. So they see that Real Madrid feels that they will be able to get him if Messi does decide to leave. It will be easier, or it could be the chance to go for Mbappe. That is what they're relying on. So in a lot of ways, there's a limbo because, while everyone is waiting to see if Mbappe renews his contract with PSG, Real Madrid hasn't made an offer to Mbappe because they're waiting for him to decide. But even if he decides, they're still waiting to see what Messi's going to do. So it's kind of this game where no one knows, where they all kind of know what they want to do, but at least I'm talking about the two parties, Mbappe and Real Madrid. But Madrid is sitting around and waiting to see what Messi's going to do. I think at this point, it's either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. This is going to be an ongoing story, essentially. But it says, Pedrerol says that if Messi doesn't leave Barcelona, then it will be impossible for Real Madrid to get Mbappe, because they believe that he'll most likely renew, or PSG is not going to let him go. It'll just be harder to negotiate because they're not willing to pay more than 150 million euros for Mbappe. So the other option is they are looking at Haaland seriously as well, and the idea is that either one will be coming, whether it's Mbappe or Haaland. One of them is going to come to Real Madrid. Now this is coming from the side of Real Madrid. Real Madrid saying that they are going to do everything possible to bring either one to the club. So this is going to be an interesting development. We know obviously Pedrerol, as J. Madrid has explained in other videos, it's not that Pedrerol is a reliable source of information for, while the show, El Chiringuito, and everything can be dramatic, the one thing that Pedrerol has is that while he's not best friends with Florentino, they are actually somewhat close, and he does give him information, and that is his source of information within Real Madrid. So a lot of this stuff is essentially coming directly from the club. So it remains to be seen what is going to be happening, but that is the news. We may have a huge signing at the end of the year, at the end of the season, and for all of us, that would be an amazing development. But however, as I always say, and a lot of people say, until one of those two guys is shown actually signing a contract, and standing next to Florentino Perez holding up a jersey, we're not going to be sure if this news is true or not. So that's all the news I have for you guys right now. Stay tuned here on Real Madrid Hub as we are bringing more news constantly. Remember to subscribe to Real Madrid Hub, to my good friend J Real Madrid's channels, which are J Real Madrid and Dr. J. And then always you can follow me at Y Nada Más Podcast and all social media outlets. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk again soon.